So these are tweets from inside the courtroom, and these are being posted by Inner City Press. And judge says defense. Combs lawyer Mark Agnifilo, the pattern of racketeer excuse me. The pattern of racketeer activities is very vague. They allege multiple acts of fire and kidnapping, but what events? We anticipate a motion for a bill of particulars coming to the court. So I'm just reading them as they come in. So, and there's some other ones. So right before that, okay, so let me go up a little bit. Judge's clerk. We'll bring out the defendant in a moment. Check with Mr. Agnifilo, okay? Bring out the defendant. Combs comes out of the side door in the MDC jail 10, sits next to Tony Rico and hugs with, then waves at his other attorneys and those in the audience. All rise. Judge Submaranian. Good afternoon, Mr. Combs. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? Judge, great. What can we take care of today? Assistant U.S. Attorney Emily Johnson. We will produce all discovery by the end of this year. Johnson, our investigation is ongoing. So, U.S. Attorney's Office. Our investigation is ongoing. Judge, can you tell me how you are complying with the Brady obligations? Attorney's Office, we are endeavoring to get them the information they are requesting, including interrogations we conducted. We've given files from victim 1. Judge, what can you tell me about your ongoing investigation and any superseding indictment? Attorney's Office. What's it? My bad. Let me see. I want to say it the right way. Anyway, prosecuting side. I can't say much. We're mindful of the trial date. Any additional charges will have little discovery information. U.S. Attorney's Office, I should say. Okay. Judge, defense, Combs' lawyer, Mark Agnifilo. The pattern of... Okay, so I already read that. So let me refresh, see where we are. Combs' lawyer, Agnifilo. If what happened in Mr. Combs' bedroom was found to be entirely personal, we'd view that as subject to Brady, Judge. Should I deny without prejudice the request made, understanding that the government will engage in a dialogue with you? For those of you that are just joining, we are inside the courtroom virtually with Inner City Press tweeting out the conversations between Attorney's Office, Mr. Combs' attorney, Agnifilo, and the judge. My glasses are dirty. I can barely read. I don't know what I did with them. So I'm just going to keep refreshing the screen. Still waiting for the next tweet. So at this point, Diddy is in the courtroom and they're going back and forth about discovery, interrogatories, and talking about evidence and when everything will be turned over to Diddy's attorney. Again, these are tweets from Inner City Press. He is inside the courtroom. You know, nobody can report live from inside of the courtroom, so he is tweeting. So I'll be refreshing every couple of minutes to see if there are new tweets. Let's see. Combs' lawyer: we prefer you keep the motion open. We plan to expand it to asking for more specifics. The judge: based on what I've heard, there's going to be a dialogue. I'm willing to leave the motion open as long as you know I'm not ignoring it. Okay, so leaving the motion open, I guess, meaning he's not going to make a ruling or make an order or anything on it. He's just going to let it stand at this point. But he's just affirming he's not ignoring it. So for those of you that are just joining, these are live tweets by Inner City Press from inside the courtroom in New York. In the Diddy trial, they're talking about discovery and dates and things like that. And so the judges, I don't know all of the particulars. Let me go back up, and they may be discussing earlier. They showed the actual filing that Busby did today. That was posted. Busby's filing against Rock Nation. Oh, let's see here. Okay. So we're just waiting. We have to wait until Inner City Press until they post a new tweet. So we're just waiting to hear, what's happening in the court. We're just waiting, patiently waiting. Let me see if you guys are saying anything. Anybody have any questions? Put them in the chat. So we know that yesterday, two people sued Tony Busby. Tony Busby is responding by stating that Jay-Z's team et al., Jay-Z et al., meaning his attorneys and everybody, that they have Tony Busby's prior clients filing frivolous lawsuits against them to keep them from going forward in the Diddy case, or, filing things against Diddy and Jay-Z, which the train has already left the station. But anyway, they're saying that they're trying to obstruct justice and have these people come against them to, smear their name and everything. So that's what Busby filed today in response to the two lawsuits that were filed against him in federal court yesterday. Okay, let's see if there's anything. Okay, so the judge says, Mr. Agnifilo, any other discovery issues? Combs' lawyer, Agnifilo, says no. The judge says, so on to schedule. By January 3rd, provide the court with any update on the motion's schedule. The court's goal is to avoid any kind of surprise at the last minute. Let's meet March 17th. That's a pretty wide window, January. 3 months, okay. Oh, let me make these tweets bigger so you guys could read them too. Let's see, does that look better? Okay, I'm trying to make these tweets bigger so you guys can read them as well. So this was the last tweet where the judge is talking about scheduling. I hope that's bigger for you guys so you can see it. Okay, let's see. And I have to keep refreshing so that I can get the, the most current tweet. Oh, so it's over. Judge says adjourned. Adjourned, sorry. Coverage continues if like and can support. Okay. So looks like the hearing is over. And again, they were talking about scheduling, discovery dates. So they're saying by January 3rd, provide the court with any update on the motions schedule. And I guess the next hearing date will be March 17th, unless, there are additional emergency hearings or something filed in between then. So it says adjourned, court over. Let me go back and see if I can pull up the original, some of the stuff that he shared earlier. Let's see. Okay, so this was shared 46 minutes ago. The Diddy docket, 20 minutes before Sean Combs' criminal case proceeding in civil case, Jay-Z's lawyer Spiro files pleading from two cases, that's what I was talking about earlier, against Tony Busby in Louisiana. So he filed in Louisiana federal. Spiro is seeking to adjourn Eric Adams' December 20 appearance, saying he is out of state. And so Alex Spiro represents Jay-Z as well as Eric Adams. And so we know that Eric Adams, that Trump has already come out and said that he would consider to pardon Eric Adams. So in my opinion, the way I see it is that all of these people are super duper connected and tied together. And so I honestly don't think that this last case against Jay-Z, with the young lady speaking about what occurred, I believe that case will be dismissed unless there's evidence that we aren't privy to. But look how connected these people are. If you got Alex Spiro representing Eric Adams, the mayor of New York, and you already got Trump saying that that he would consider a pardon, and then you got Alex Spiro, who represents Elon Musk. Come on now. People are going to be doing some back office deals, I believe. I just don't believe that when you have power players like this, that they're not going to bend the rules for somebody. It's just obvious to me. When was this filed? Declaration of Alex Spiro in support of defendant Sean Carter's emergency motion for an order to show cause and an order for the preservation of evidence and to strike the complaint and dismiss Mr. Carter from this action. Okay, so Spiro is just asking that Jay-Z be removed from the case, not saying that the entire case, well, I guess that would be Diddy's attorney to do, but he is asking for Jay-Z to be removed from the case. Let's see if I can open up this whole thing. Let me see. Okay, I'm having technical difficulties, so I am going to end that here. Thank you.